If you're drowning with laundry or constantly going through piles of clean clothing, picking things out, I'm here to help. I'm going to share with you my simple laundry routine. And to be honest, it works. I never have laundry piles in my house. So let's jump right into it. This is a simple laundry solution. The first key element to my laundry system is everybody does have a hamper. I'm a hamper person. It works. Okay. Trust me. The reason for this, every day of the week when we do a load of laundry, it's one person's laundry. Okay, so just take me, for example. I have a hamper. When my laundry gets done, it usually is enough for a load. I'll touch more if it isn't in just a second. But it goes in the laundry, wash it, dry it. When the laundry comes out, all I have to do is take all that dry, clean laundry into my bedroom. I will typically put it away off my bed, and then it's done. Okay, I didn't have to go room to room to room all over the house. I didn't have to sort into a zillion piles. I sort it as in my own pile, like socks, shorts, shirts, yada, yada, but it's all one person, okay? Much simpler and easier to put away. I'm not one of those mamas who likes to throw everybody's clothes in the washer at the end of the night, okay? I don't like that. I like a hamper. So for me, it's invest in a hamper for every member of your family, and then we have an extra hamper that is just for towels, and that could be bath towels or like kitchen towels. It's just towels. Sheets, I don't even have a hamper for because honestly, when we do sheets, they come straight off the bed, they get washed, and they go straight back on the bed. Now, like I kind of touched on, my second point would be one load a day. All right, that's all you got to do. If you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a working mom, you can do one load a day. I will touch more on if you have busy evenings, but for now, let's just say one load a day. For me, it's one person a day, and then we will have a day for sheets. So we will have a day for towels. And when I say sheets, I don't mean everybody's bed the same day. Depends on the week, depends on how things are going. So for us, we have 4 members in our family. So about 4 of the days during the week are personal laundry. One day is always towels. And then sheets, it's kind of a rotation, okay? Like, oh, my sheets are due. Boom, throw mine in. It's not a perfect 7-day system. It's always kind of evolving. So one week, my laundry might get done on Monday. And then the next week, it might get done on Wednesday. So with sheets, it's, oh, I have a random day, whatever day it is. None of our personal laundries really due, like family member wise. So it's like, okay, whose sheets are due? That's how I do it. That's how I make it work. Now, some days I'll double up and do 2 loads if I want to. If not, that's okay. I never get overly behind and I never get overwhelmed by laundry. As I said before, I like the load of laundry to be one person's laundry primarily. Okay, this is the main foundation of my system. So you know those moms, you'll see them on YouTube, they have 8 kids and they're like, oh, we don't have a lot of clothing. They just throw it in the wash and I do a load every day. But do you have 8 people's clothing in there? Oh, that would irk me so much. So for me, it's 1 load per person per day type of system. Now, say you, I don't know, have a little one and you don't have a lot of clothing for them. Maybe they only have like 8 or so outfits. Their hamper is not really full, but they are running out of clothing. So, okay, you do a load, say they're 2 years old. The load isn't full and you would like it to be full. I will combine 2 people's clothing, but I will make sure they are 2 very different people. All right, so if you have, say, 8 kids, do your 2-year-old girl with your 6-year-old boy. Okay, it's a lot easier to sort that clothing, and then you're only sorting with 2 people. Not so bad. I would not do a 2-year-old girl and a 4-year-old girl because it's so much more work. You're going to be reading tags or looking at it and thinking it belongs to the older one, but really you passed it down to the next child. Okay, so if you have specific clothes for specific kids, I like to do the laundry alone primarily. If you must mix it where it's very simple to sort. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now, if your kids just wear whatever, this system might not be for you, and that's totally fine. Now, when it comes to my actual washing of clothes, I have simple rules, and we buy simple clothing for the most part. So everything typically goes in a load together, especially my kids' clothing. Even if it's a nice dress or something, I will just pretty much throw it in with the normal laundry. When the laundry comes out, I do look through the wet clothes as they're going into the dryer, and I definitely pick through them. If there's any that I want to hang dry, I simply throw them on the rack to hang dry. It's not hard. When it comes to myself, I do the same thing. My husband, I do the same thing as well with his. For example, pants. I always hang his work pants, okay? He's tall and they will shrink up on him. And so that's just something I do. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. All right, when we have delicates, it doesn't happen very often, but if there is something I want to wash separate, I just kind of put it in the laundry room, set it on top of the washer, and just make a note to either wait for a few more delicates so I can do like 3 or 4 things together, or I'll wash it by itself, possibly. Just to get it done, get it over with, get it hung, and just back into the flow and back into the routine. When it comes to my system, I also am big on just low maintenance and very few products. Okay, so we use the same laundry detergent for everyone. My kids don't have something special. I think you should find something that works for everybody's skin in your household. One laundry detergent. We have the scent boosters. I really don't use those anymore. My husband likes them, so I kind of just keep them for him, honestly. Same with dryer sheets. I've gotten away from using them. They're just there if he kind of wants to use them. And something that I'm wanting to purchase is wool dryer balls. That's on my to buy list. Haven't got them yet, but I would like to invest in those. Yeah, overall, I just keep it pretty simple. I keep Shout in there. I rarely use it. And yeah, overall, it's a very simple laundry room and laundry routine. When it comes to drying clothes, I touched on it a little bit, but if something needs to be hung, I hang it. It's not the big of a deal. Everything else goes in the dryer, easy peasy. Something I'm looking forward to, we are gonna move soon, is trying to get a clothesline. I can find somewhere to put one or get my husband to, attach a line to the building and to something else. I don't know, gotta figure it out, but I really wanna get a clothesline just to save on our energy bill a little bit and enjoy sheets that have been hung outside. All right, we're gonna be moving a little bit more into the country, so I'm really looking forward to that and hoping we can make that happen this year. If not this year, maybe next year, but love line drying outside. If I can do it, I will hang dry things inside if needed. I mentioned my husband's pants, my girls' dresses, anything that maybe is shrinking and I don't want it to shrink, I will hang dry it just to take care of that. And then when it comes to drying, I do want to say, when I dry my clothes, I do about 90% of the time immediately put them away, maybe even 95% of the time. I immediately get them out of the dryer. They go on the couch or on the bed of that person, and we fold them, we hang them, we put them away. I don't do laundry piles. Like, there's no clean clothes or towels piled up in my house right now. I just don't do it. It's one area where I have the discipline and the routine. Okay, there's other areas that I need to work on my life. That is not one where I need to work on it. So just tell yourself you're not allowed to have a pile. When it comes to my children, like, they just know if I'm doing laundry, I'm doing laundry. Like, mama's gonna finish this load. Now, there's sometimes where I have a short delay, like, okay, I need to make lunch, and then I'll fold the towels after lunch. That's fine too. If I'm in a huge pickle, say you are a mama and you work all day and your kids are in sports, here's what I would do. You still wanna get that load done. All right, we still wanna load a day. But if you know it's not a good day to fold and put away clothing, be strategic. On that day, maybe you wash and dry towels and they sit in the dryer overnight. Okay? It's not ideal, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I would do the same thing for my kids' clothing because I don't really care if theirs is wrinkled. It doesn't look that bad. Whereas like my husband's work clothes, like his button-down shirts, we throw those in the dryer. We don't dry clean and I don't iron them unless they look really bad. But overall, they get washed, they get dried, and they get hung immediately. And that's really important. Okay, so it prevents more work on my part of ironing. I would not do my husband's clothing on a day where I'm gonna be out and about. I do that on a stay-home day. On a day I'm gonna be out and about, I'll maybe throw my kids' clothes in the dryer, we leave, we get back later, and I'll deal with it later. Or if you're doing sports in a busy night, maybe the next morning you pop up and you have clothes that are ready in the dryer for you, and you start your day by folding a load. Just an option if you are a busy mama and it is a struggle to get that load completed in one sitting. Okay, and then I have a few tips when it comes to laundry that I want to share. Sunning your clothing. I learned this with my babies when it came to like spit ups and blowouts. You can put things in the sun and it bleaches them out. I use this all the time. My kids' clothing, if it's like a light colored shirt, maybe got a like stain on it, I will do it with our pillows, with comforters. So this goes back to me wanting a clothesline because the sun can bleach out stains so well. It is amazing. So huge fan of that. It can bring life back to your pillows and give them a little bit longer life as well. And then another cool tip that I don't think I have ever heard or never really hear would be hand-me-down clothing for your children, for yourself. I get clothes at Goodwill for myself. But what's amazing about hand-me-downs, specifically we'll just talk about kids, is guess what? Those clothing items have already shrunk. They've already been washed. They've already been dried. So I don't worry about my kids' clothing typically going in the dryer and shrinking because it's already done that, okay? If they get a red shirt and it's brand new, I'm careful. I know that color could bleed. If it's a hand-me-down, I'm like, nope, it's been washed plenty of times. It's not gonna bleed. All right, so hand-me-downs can actually be a huge blessing when it comes to laundry. And then I also just have to say when it comes to laundry, you have to be disciplined, okay? Do the load, wash it, dry it, put it away. Don't allow yourself to have piles and just break the habit of clean laundry piles. They have no place in your home. I have no room in this current laundry room. If I set them on my bed, guess what? I want to sleep there tonight. So I put the laundry away. My kids, same thing with their beds. The couch, I don't leave towels out. That's silly. Just knock it out and get it done. When it comes to sheets, like I said, I strip my bed of the sheets, I wash them, I dry them, I put them right back on the bed. We don't do 2 sets of sheets in this home. Okay, we might have them somewhere, but I never use them, all right? I just don't. We use the same sheets over and over again. So when it comes to your laundry routine, keep it simple, keep it easy. I like one person at a time, and be disciplined. So that is it. That is my simple laundry routine. We are not sorting for everybody in a single load. We are not leaving piles in the house. We're getting it done. It's flexible. You can have a little wiggle room if you need it, and you can tailor it to you and your specific family needs. If this sounds like something that would work for you and your family, let me know in the comments, what would you do to tweak it to make it work for your family? Or what do you currently do that maybe is working for you as well? Share it with other moms, and we can all learn and grow and honestly be a blessing to each other. Subscribe if you want more practical home and family and parenting tips, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day.